Hello. Welcome back if you're new. My name is Allison and I have been gone from this channel for quite some time. So now is my goal to publish this video, to actually share it with the world, and hopefully you like it. We are taking the train and we are going on the train. We're taking Amtrak to meet our friends in Wisconsin. A 12-hour journey total to get there. But I have been watching so much train footage, and I mean this in kind of like a little bit of an obsessive, like, little kid way, but also in like just pure interest. Like, I have fallen into this vat of just train content, and I really started to enjoy it. I've been watching all of Miles in Transit's videos. I'll link him in below, but something that comes up regularly is that I think me and him have like different standards of traveling. I'm really excited to take the train because this is going to be my first time taking the train in America. Whereas I've taken the train when I lived in England. I'm not used to train travel. I'm just not used to train travel in the United States because it sucks. It's underfunded. It's just not what it is. It's not what it could be. We'll put it that way. It's not what it could be for a country our size, but the infrastructure sucks. So I'm really excited to be taking this train. I continued to yammer on for about 5 minutes about nothing. So let's get into the train footage and our trip. This is the Cleveland hotel that we stayed in. So we did go from Cleveland to Chicago. It was very early in the morning. We are making our little coffees there. It was not great, but we're excited to walk. So it was only a block away. So windy. Alright, so we are actively moving in this train. This is our little roomette. I'm on the top bunk. I don't know how I got up here. Can you wave?
Waving in the mirror.
Oh. This is like luxury I've never experienced before. Just boarded our train in Cleveland. It's very dark right now, but this is our roomette. It is a level of luxury I've yet to experience any other type of travel, and it is just so fucking cool, guys. I'm convinced this is the coolest thing ever. Crap. Omelette. So we're about 30 minutes outside of Chicago. And honestly, a pretty comfortable experience. I didn't have to drive. The only thing that sucks is that it was a 3 a.m. wake-up call to get to the train station.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, I think that this has been a really pleasant and luxurious travel experience. Like, we got here faster than if we would have had to drive. Easy.
Food was way better than plane food.
Food was way better than plane food. Way better. Like, not even close. Yeah, I think it was just like, it was very comfortable. We put my bed back up, which you can see, like, I had my own window and everything. So, honestly, pretty cool. And there's like this really interesting lock scenario here where this is like a force lock. So that's how you open this door.
It's mechanical.
It's like a mechanical lock, which I find so fascinating. I don't know. Update you when we get into Chicago. We arrived in Chicago and it was very loud and busy. If I knew what all these trains were, I'd be pointing them out, but I don't, so foamers, let me know. Chicago Union Station was all dressed up for the Christmas holiday. We did not know that we had lounge access on our way to Wisconsin. Yeah, we sat out in the lobby for 3 hours and people watched. And here's some of the beautiful Midwest scenery to kind of soothe you. Then we made it safe and sound to our location in Wisconsin that I will not divulge. And we had a very awesome Thanksgiving with friends, and it was everything that we really wanted. And here's a clip of my friend teaching my partner Armada. Tell me about that ruler again.
Okay. First, it's a movement ruler, like this.
Okay.
And then we have our laser range ruler.
Okay.
And then we have more squadron-based ruler movement.
Okay.
Yay.
And how many tokens? Show me the tokens.
Tokens.
Show me all those tokens.
Look at all them tokens. This is how you know you have a good game. And then cards and dice and models.
They're in their element. Much like all trips, they have to come to an end. And we came back down to Chicago Union Station. Only this time we were bold enough to go into the lounge and check it out. And they had so many great things in the lounge. Highly recommend. Just so you know, and you're not a noob like me, a roomette means you are first class, so you do get free lounge access. The bathrooms are very clean. It was a multi-level lounge. There were quiet spaces everywhere. There's a kids space. Didn't take pictures in there for obvious reasons. And yeah, they give you this cool wristband, so you could pre-board. This is like luxury experience. They have all of these, like that entire thing is full of free Coke products. There's snacks, there's coffee, water, anything you can think of. It's multi-level. It's so nice. There's even like a little children's area. I'm in the stairwell right now. But there's even like a little children's area, like just over there. They give us these like fancy wristbands. They took our luggage. Like, we aren't traveling first class. This is us back in a different roomette this time. We went from roomette 1 to roomette 6, so we're like in the middle of the car. So we just made our dinner reservations. We also closed up our roomette, so it is now just the two of us. And these roomettes are not soundproof. They sound deadening, but they're not soundproof. So I'm gonna kind of keep my talking to a minimum, because I know that there are other people on this train that are trying to sleep. This train goes all the way to Miami. We are getting off in Ohio. A lot of people are going from Chicago to Washington, D.C. That's like the majority of people are getting off in Washington, D.C. But there's another person in the sleepers that's getting off in Toledo. And then we're after Cleveland, so we're getting off in Alliance. Basically, we just made our dinner reservation, which is free. So we made our dinner reservation for 7:15. It's 7:03 right now. They're going to call us to come for our dinner reservation. We have in unit charging. There's a toilet seat there. There's a sink there. I can't point very well. It's a sink, a mirror, and then the other bed is above me. Then there's like this like storage area up here. I don't know if you can see that. It's like got all our stuff up there.
We have the beds both stowed right now.
Yeah, all the beds are stowed. So like this is what it looks like for perspective. This is a seat. That's a seat.
The other bed is up there.
Yeah, this is the other bed. And this just lowers on these tracks. And then you get like your own little, we closed it, but
Yeah, I closed it.
you get your own window. Nice little folding sink. This comes down. It is potable water, you can drink it. And then just a standard toilet seat. Lots of like really cool little knick-knack things. They have this little tray table here that you pull out. And it's a chessboard. How cool.
I wonder if they provide chess pieces.
They do not provide chess pieces. But our card attendant is named JD. He's super cute. He's been doing this service for 18 years. It just transitioned from the Capital Limited to the Floridian. So they replaced the Capital Limited with the Floridian. So the Floridian has only been in use for like, I don't know, a month. When we booked these tickets, it was still the Capital. So all of our tickets say Capital, but like all of our digital tickets say Floridian. All of our bags are with us. The exception being our big suitcase, which they put in an empty roomette just like literally on the other side of this wall. So yeah, there's no luggage. We could have checked it, but then since we're not going end to end, it doesn't make sense for us to check bags. Also, I think it's really cute that when they were doing the announcements for this train doesn't have Wi-Fi yet. The other train that we came in on from Cleveland had Wi-Fi. This one does not. And he's calling it the literacy train, and I said, you really missed out. You could have said the reading railroad. He did not find that funny. But it was a little bit of train humor. He said these are like way nicer cars than the Superliners because they have fans. So there's lots of fans, lots of different lighting options. Like all these different lights. Like, hello. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Lights.
What?
It's like 10 different lights.
There's like 5 different switches for 3 different lights. It's crazy. But honestly, I could do this. Like, this is when people are like, oh, it takes forever on the train. Yeah, this is like luxury at its finest. Are you fucking for real? Like, I've never had a road trip experience like this. I've never had a flight experience like this. This has been luxurious. The room, I would say the rooms, like the actual rooms, are twice the size of this. But for like...
It's still for 2 people.
Yeah, it's only for 2 people. Well, the rooms could be up for 4, for a family of 4. But for the roomettes, like, for a couple, this is luxurious. I would go across country in a roomette like this.
Yeah, for sure.
I could go cross country. I could take this to Florida. Like, this is genuinely really nice.
It's a first come, first serve.
That's for coach.
It is $45 a person. You get the full meal along with the complimentary cocktail or wine. So please, if you'd like to make a reservation to step down and see me, as always, thank you for choosing Amtrak.
So if you didn't catch that, $45 a person if you are in a roommate. So we're in a roomette. This is considered first class, which I didn't know. I will do this again, absolutely, 100%. This has been the best experience of my life. 2, it costs more if you want to have the full train experience and only pay for the coach seat, because they nickel and dime you. Whereas like if you just pay like that extra, like I think it's like $100 or $200, you get lounge access, you get early boarding, you get like all this other shit, you get free food. That's worth it. I don't know. For me, it's worth it. And I got all those free snacks in the lounge. Like, so I will be traveling via roomette again. Coach is more economical, but you have to pay for all the extra stuff. But from what I understand, the coach access really isn't that bad either. Like, it's really not awful. So, I don't know. Take the train. I want more of this. I want more train infrastructure in America. So we headed down to the dining car for a reservation, and it took a little bit longer than we expected, but of course I had to have the steak, and my partner had the salmon. They also had the cheesecake, and I had the classic chocolate cake. It was all very, very good. Everything's made to order, which is really surprising, but we had a really great experience on the dining car. So we just got back to our rooms. We had our turn down service. My phone does not want to charge right now for whatever reason, but we've got Sicko up top. Say hi, Sicko, from your luxurious bed.
Hi, Sicko.
He's sick. And then I've got this down here. This is my little bunk situation. We got sat with an older couple. We were the youngest in that dining car by about 30 years. Until there was children that showed up later on the surface. But they're going all the way to West Palm Beach, and we're getting off in Alliance at 3 a.m. So their names were Jane or Jan and Dan. Super cute. We gave them our entire life story. And our food was really good. I got steak, got salmon, and then I got the chocolate cake. I think is what it was, chocolate cake. And he got the blueberry cheesecake. I think mine was better, but I'm just biased because I like chocolate. We're on our way back. We're gonna fall asleep, and then they're gonna wake us up 20 minutes before we get to Alliance, and we'll get off the train. So ta-ta for now. It is now 10:12. I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up when we're leaving the train. Have a good night. So I ended up not getting any pictures at the station when we got off, but this is a kind of cool pic of Lake Erie. And yeah, as we were leaving, I wanted to get this picture of the emergency exits of the roomette. And it was a really, really good experience. Sorry I didn't do a better outro, but yeah, would do it again.